Alright, hi guys, this is JKalos, and today I'll be showing you what you can do in Season 5 as a jungler, mainly with Nunu, but I'll also show you this strat, which you can do with any jungler. So yeah, this will be a quick guide on cheesing level 1, level 2, around those levels, early game, in the jungle to make sure you get a lead, somewhat of a lead. Dude, I'm actually pretty fucking pissed because I did those videos and my audio wasn't recording, so this is take 2. But yeah, so on Nunu, I like to get the 40 extra starting gold so I can get the green ward level 1, which is really good because people only have trinkets level 1 because of the meta. They only get trinkets, right? So their ward only lasts 1 minute, whereas I have a 3-minute one and 1-minute one. So I'm gonna drop the 3-minute ward here as I come in. You don't have to start with the 40 gold, and you can do this with other champs than Nunu. This strat in particular, you can do with any champ, okay? So the reason why, I'm just gonna go over it real quick. Okay, so the reason why I run through here and wait in this bush, you can also wait here or go there afterwards. The reason why I go to this top side is because oftentimes mid guards this entrance here, the jungler's start entrance, and top lane either likes to sit at turret or guards tri-bush here or like farther up over here. So this in solo queue generally is like pretty open area. As you'll see in most games, people don't go here. They just don't. I don't know why. It's really stupid. People just get lazy and they like to sit at tower and assume it's not their responsibility. When in fact, Thresh should be here, Katarina should be here, and like Rumble should be here to cover that. But people don't like to do that for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. So yeah, I rushed this bush. I normally drop either trinket ward or something there and wait here to make sure I see deeper into the jungle for when they come. I have earlier alerts. So yeah, that just goes over like the basics of how you enter the enemy jungle and why I like to do this and why it works and why it might not. So here I ping Riven back to not go for Rumble and actually ping her to come here, which is a bush. This is the safest bush you can get to if you want to do this level 1 invade on the Krugs. You get Krugs and red because with that you'll be able to get to your blue and get level 3. And also you also deny 1 extra camp on the enemy jungler, implying it doesn't spawn before he gets there, which happens sometimes, but it's mostly for your XP. So I start Krugs, and as Nunu you always want to start Q, obviously it gives you really fast clear speeds. And I'm gonna get W second also. I'm just gonna auto lock this and walk you guys through what I'm doing right now. So I get W second and I start doing the red buff. Right here I kind of had the sense, pretty soon you'll see, I have the sense that Gragas is actually going to do his whole bottom side jungle and then recall to get his upgraded smite. The reason why is because when junglers are really healthy in the jungle, like Gragas often is, they tend to get like greedy, I guess, and especially against Nunu, you should never do this, never ever. And if you don't have any vision of your top side, don't do this. They get greedy and assume they can get every camp, so they do the whole bottom side camp clear, and then they B. And now I recognize this because I have this ward here, which he should show through like earlier than this. Like when I'm starting Wraiths or Raptors is when he should show here, and I recognize that he's not there, so I just go ahead and do it, smite it for all the goodies, and by that time he's B. So I assume right now he's either going straight, yeah, no, he's definitely for sure going to go to his red at that point, because since I didn't see him with this ward, it means he either went to mine or B'd, which I highly doubt he would go to mine, because in his mind he assumes I start here and then red, right? So yeah, this is really unexpected for him. He realizes that, he sees I have red buff, so he goes towards mid, and my blue side doesn't know what he's gonna do. He's hesitating. At that point I know he's there because I saw him move the ward, so I advised my mid laner, and he also dropped this ward here, which is really good for me and for him. It kind of saves him here, as you'll see. So he decides to get Scuttle Crab, and I'm getting blue in the meanwhile. I don't know he's getting Scuttle Crab at that point. But we do spot him with the ward, so I ping him back and tell him to get the fuck out. Unfortunately, he gets chunked a lot, so that's bad for the early game pressure, because Gragas could have easily came in and pressured my red with Katarina when our Ari has to back. Here he gets E-flashed, yeah, has to flash away, almost dies, but it's okay, doesn't matter. So Gragas right now, I see he's not coming to my red, so actually no, I think I follow him down here, yeah. And we make a stupid play and I die eventually. But yeah, this was just to show you how to get this level 1 invade here. It's really very easy and straightforward macro play. You just, basically the only thing I did is fucking realize that every fucking game I was starting here and then going here and then either getting this if I was healthy and then being, or getting Scuttle Crab, or if I was like, if I thought I could just gank afterwards, I would go like here and then top. It's very easy to read the enemy jungler, even with no information in solo queue. So that's where this play comes from. I ended up going to my red afterwards. I get dragon. It's very bad that I died there, of course, but just go ahead and ignore that for now. So yeah, I go ahead and get the red buff, which means I get 3 buffs. Also 2 of his camps. And I did get my wolves, I believe, or maybe just my blue anyways. So point is, I denied him 3 camps, right? So that's huge, that's really big for against the Gragas, especially because he gets a lot of power level 6. So yeah, that's basically it for the early 3 buff strategy that I showed you. You can do this with any champion, not only Nunu. I like to pick Nunu right now because he's really good in this meta. Mainly because Cinderhulk gives him extra health. His Q gives him extra health when he consumes red buff or blue buff. And he doesn't need any items to scale except for Cinderhulk, because his base damages, his base abilities are very good. His ult has a lot of base damage, his E has a lot of base damage and attack speed and movement speed slow, which is huge to deny 80 carries. His Q is very good to control objectives and counter jungle, and of course like Blood Boil move speed and attack speed is great late game, especially if you have a Jinx. If you ever play Nunu, please solicitate Jinx in your team. Like, it is freelo, I'm telling you. Like, Jinx is broken right now, Nunu's broken right now. Easy fucking wins if you go Nunu Jinx. So if you're duoing and you don't know what to play, one of you plays AD, you know how to play Jinx, great, fucking pick up Nunu, it's easy as fuck, easy champion, freelo, okay? So, yeah, that concludes the first part of early jungling and how you can deny an enemy above and get ahead in the jungle. Sorry, that cut pretty abruptly. I had to put this in post-edit. Just to tell you that I'll be doing another video on how to, on some other jungle strategies, mainly jungle, also laning, but mostly jungle. I really like the jungle. If you guys want to follow me in the meanwhile, you can check out my Twitter and my Twitch that are to your right there. I'll be streaming today as well as most days of the week. In the future, my goal is to hit Masters within a month. I'm gonna make another video explaining how I'm gonna do that pretty shortly. But if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a comment, subscribe, like, anything you please. I'll be happy with. And again, I hope you learned something, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys in my stream. See ya.